with the Garay family, wherein yung kanilang tatay sa kanilang isang anak were actually abducted. Nakidnap sila, hindi sila naging sama sa operation ng buy bust. And we wanted to dig deeper on the problem of this always pretext of a buy bust operation, but in reality, this is being used by our members of our PNP, those bad eggs, RD, again, PD, yung mga bad eggs lang. Ang dami nating mababait. Like for example, yung sa Los Baños, who have PD Unos, no? Maganda yung ginawa nila. But there are those na talagang makakulit pa rin. But I know that somehow and somewhere, nalilinis natin yung mga marurumi nating mga kasamahan na siyang nagbibigay ng taint, masamang imahe ng ating pong kapulisan. And again and again, we are here to be a part of that building a new pace of our PNP. Okay, so andito po yung ating pong mga Garay members, the story of this issue is about the abduction of Mr. Garay and the son-in-law, which is the husband of Karen Garay. Siguro, nag-ano na ba kayo? Nag-oath? Hindi pa, no? So, Comsec, can you kindly take their oath?
Please stand po and raise your right hand. Pati po si Mr. Magbanwa. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this inquiry? Yes, thank you po. Please take your seat.
Okay, mga Garay, sino magsasalita sa inyo, ha? Ay, RD muna. Okay, RD, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, sir. To the chairman and members of this honorable committee, please allow me to discuss briefly on these two cases of kidnapping and case which transpired in the Los Baños and Calamba, both in the province of Laguna. The first incident happened last January 24 of this year, wherein the victims were later identified as Jolito Garay Sr. and Aldi Rakyun. But this incident was only reported as a missing person last March 14 of this year. In the course of our investigation, which was conducted by the Calamba City Police Station through the effort of the Regional Director of the National Police Commission 4A, it was found out that the suspect were later identified as members of the Calamba Police Station, namely Captain Joseph Natividad, Police Staff Sergeant Franz Mali, Police Corporal Gerald Casanova, Patrolman Rodi Borda, and two Jandos. Likewise, on March 28, another kidnapping case happened in the municipality of Los Baños, and in the course of the investigation of the police station of Los Baños, it was again found out that the suspects were identified as members of the Calamba Police Station, namely Police Staff Sergeant Raymark Basco, Police Corporal Naredo, Police Corporal Lante, Police Corporal Rodi Borda, and 4 Jandos. Pareho pong lalaki yung Jandos, Your Honor. Your Honor, for the information of this honorable body, both cases po, na-file na namin po yung criminal cases po nila, and yung admin cases po nila is ongoing, Your Honor. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. No, but unfortunately hanggang ngayon hindi pa nakikita yung mga victims.
Yes, sir. Last April, meron pong naiulat na dalawang bangkay, Samhor and Camarines Norte. So kumuha po kami ng, nag-swap po ang RFU natin, yung forensic natin ng DNA nung family ni Mr. Garay. Unfortunately, hindi po nag-match yung DNA nung found cadaver sa Camarines Sur or Norte, Your Honor.
Okay, so hanggang ngayon, missing pa rin talaga. Okay, tatlo yon, no? Tatlo bale. Okay. Dalawa sa Calamba, isa sa Los Baños. And we have also invited the Napolcom, ano? Yung IC natin, si ARD Napolcom sa 4A, si Attorney Dimas, no?
Diwas, Your Honor.
Diwas, okay. You have taken cognizance sa case ng Calamba.
That's true, Your Honor. But before that, I would like to inform this honorable body that it is supposed to be our regional director who should be attending this committee hearing. We would like to inform that he is on official travel in Thailand for a week training. Your Honor.
Anyway, hindi naman na tayo medyo magtatagal dito sa hearing na to because hanggang actually 3:30 nga lang talaga, 3 hanggang 3 lang tayo, but we will be extending for a few minutes. We wanted just to hear yung issue and then let the members maybe ask or maybe magtanong sa susunod na hearing. But I will let the members find for themselves kung they're willing to ask questions later. But of course, you want to say something, Attorney Diwas, or you want to yung mga family ng victims to us say something first?
We would want to hear the witnesses.
Okay,
first,
sige. Siguro from the Garay family, no? Kayo yung mga nawala ng tatay saka kapatid, son-in-law pala, no? Asawa ni Karen, no? So who wanted to speak? Okay, Rachel, you have the floor. Sige, makapagsalita ka na.
Hello. Ako po si Rachel Garay. Anak po ni Julito Senior. Hanggang ngayon po, hindi pa po namin nakikita yung tatay ko. Mag-aanim na buwan na po ngayong 24. January 24 po, nag-umpisa pong nawala yung tatay ko. 9:30 p.m. po. May pumunta po sa amin ng mga civilian. Ako po si Karen
Okay,
Garay.
sige, okay, siguro compose yourself muna, Rachel, no? We sympathize, no? But we will be allowing your sister na si Karen to speak, no? Para at least we can proceed. Sige, Karen Garay, you are recognized.
Ako po si Karen Garay, daughter of Julito Garay Senior and live-in partner ni Aldi Padulina Rakion po. Na until now, hindi pa po namin sila nakikita. January 24 po, 9:30, may dalawang tao po na pumunta dun sa lugar po namin, sa area po namin na naka-face mask po, then nakasuot ng helmet. The rest na po, sumunod na po mga civilian po na open na po yung mukha nila. Kaya po, totally natandaan po namin sila kung sino po sila. Tapos, ayun po, bigla po silang pumasok sa bahay ng father ko. Then, nagsisigaw po ako para tawagin po yung ate ko. Tapos, nung paglabas po ng ate ko po, nagsisigaw po din siya na nag-aano po siya kung may warrant of ano po. Sabi po nung mga polis, bypass daw po, bypass. Then po nung nakikipaglaban po kami sa kanila, ano po kami, bigla na lang din po nila kami sinaktan, sinampiga po, tapos po, yung masaselang katawan ko po, as in, kinapgapan po nila ako. Kahit buhat ko po yung anak ko, sinaktan po nila ako noon.
Okay, siguro ano muna natin sila so nung kayo po ay sinabihan kayo na by bus operation. So kinuha na yung tatay niyo saka yung ano niyo yung asawa mo. So after noon nagpunta ba kayo sa anong ginawa niyo? Did you go to barangay or anong ginawa po niyo?
Noong January 25 po, ng 5 p.m. po, pumunta na po kami. 5 a.m. po, pumunta na po kami ng police station. Nagtanong po kami doon kung meron na pong nakadetain. Ang sabi po sa amin doon, ano daw pong kaso? Ang sabi po namin, sa drugs operation po. Ang sagot po sa amin doon, wala po kaming operation na drugs. Ang amin lang, ang operation po namin ay puro gambling. At nung ano pong yon, naghintay pa rin po kami ng mga ilang oras po doon. Baka po may dalhin. Talaga pong wala. Lahat na po ng police station, hanggang Binyan po, nakarating po kami hanggang Tanawan. Wala po kaming gano'n na taong nakadetain. Kaya po kami, lumapit na po kami noon sa Napolcom para po kami matulungan.
Okay, so nung pumupunta kayo sa Calamba Station, so walang sinasabi nilang walang operation na gano'n nung araw na yun, nung gabing yun, wala.
Opo.
So siguro PD Unos, can you kindly tell us about this situation during the time that papunta sila doon tapos wala pala silang bypass operation? Were there a scheduled operation during that time of January 28? Nung gabi siya, di ba?
January 24.
24 po.
January 24, 2024.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your
Sige,
Honors.
go ahead.
When the report reached my office, I immediately created the special investigating team of the provincial office level to assist the city on the ongoing investigation. And aside from that, I also activated the Provincial Committee on Missing and Found Person in order to recover these missing persons, with the effort to recover the missing persons. And during the course of our investigation, we found out that there was no drug operation. And based on the certificate issued by the PDEA, wala din talagang pre-ops na nangyari intended for that date na drug operation, sir.
So walang operation.
Both incidents, there were no drug operations, sir.
Okay, so doon sa Los Baños sa Calamba, walang operation.
Yes, Your Honor.
And during that time, pupunta ka sa Calamba, did you file a complaint or what happened during the time?
Nagbabaka sakali po kami, napabalik-balik po kami sa police station po ng Calamba.
And then
Po, gusto po namin kasi pong masigurado kung nandun po talaga sila.
yung tatay mo, saka yung
Opo, saka
brother-in-law.
Yung ano ko po, bayaw ko po. Siguro po, nakaano po kami doon, naka-isang buwan.
Isang buwang,
Pabalik-balik po.
oh, what happened? Did they entertain you or did they assist you? Or?
Kasi po, ano po, gusto po talaga po namin na malaman na kung nakakulong po yung tatay ko. Kasi po, lahat na po, pinuntahan na po namin talaga. Hanggang sa Purinarya po, nakarating na po kami.
Oh, sige, yung hepe, nandiyan ba yung hepe natin? Yung hepe natin ng Calamba City? So what did you do nung time that nandun sila, pabalik-balik sila sa Calamba? What did you do?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair.
Yes, please state your name.
Lieutenant Colonel Milan Imartres, sir, the former Chief of Police of Calamba City.
Okay.
Sir, the report of missing persons, sir, in the person of Mr. Julito Garay Sr. and Mr. Racion came to my attention only when we were summoned by the Regional Director Napolcom, sir, on February 21, sir, 2024.
Doon nyo lang nalaman.
Yes, sir.
Kailan yun? March?
February 21, sir.
February 21, nangyari yung crime, January 28.
24.
So,
24 po.
January 24. Okay, so sino ang hindi nag-take ng action sa Kalamba? Because according to the
Ano po, sir, nakailan po balik-balik po kami doon. Nagtatanong po kami kung pwede po namin makausap yung pinaka-happy po nila. Lagi po sinasabi po sa amin doon, wala po si Hepe, busy po.
Hepe, busy ka daw.
Ayun po yung
Busy ka ba, Hepe?
sinasabi po ng mga kapulisan niya.
Sinong kapulisan nakausap mo doon?
Marami na po.
Anyway, kung hindi nyo nakausap, saan kayo nagpunta?
Sa Napolcom na po.
Napolcom. Napolcom, can you kindly tell us what happened sa issue nila nang pumunta sila sa inyo?
Yes, Your Honor. On February, I think 19, 2024, they came to the office and they shared to us their predicament with respect to the search that they were conducting insofar as their missing relatives are concerned. So immediately, our Director ONG De Luna, seek the assistance of the Chief of Police of Calamba, and there was we had the meeting during that time to inform the Chief of Police of Calamba with respect to the predicament of the witnesses, Your Honor.
Paano na-identify yung mga pulis ng Kalamba that those are the people that initiated yung crime? Paano nalaman kayo? Or paano nyo na-identify ba nila? Or paano nangyari?
Nagpa-police lineup po.
Sino nagpa-police lineup?
Si RD po, si RD.
Si RD Lucas.
Opo.
Okay, so nung nagpa-line up si RD Lucas na RD, sige, go ahead.
RD Napolcom po.
RD Napolcom ang nagpa-line up. Okay, si RD Napolcom nagpa-line up kayo?
That's true, Your Honor, because we are also clueless as to the identity of the suspect, aside from the information that they shared to us that during the alleged incident, some of those civilian claimed that they were conducting bypass operation. So what we did was to seek information from Calamba Police Station, and that is when we came up with the strategy to have a police lineup.
So paano nyo ginawa yung lineup ng mga PNP?
With the coordination of the Provincial Director of Laguna, and then
You confirm that, PD? That you have coordination on the lineup process that have been conducted by Napolcom?
Yes, Mr. Chair, we were called by our Regional Director Napolcom, and we witnessed the conduct of the lineup against this PNP person.
At doon identify yung mga tao?
Three lineup,
Tatlong lineup ang ginawa ninyo?
3 occasions.
3 different
Three
dates?
sets. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Involving around 50 personnel of Calamba.
okay. At
And
na-identify nila?
And then for
Separately?
and separately, sir, in different venues.
So different venues, separate witnesses, identified?
Same witnesses and different PNP personnel.
Okay. So yun na lumabas yung...
And they positively identified this,
at kasama natin yung mga...
including those respondents, sir.
Andito yung mga respondents.
They are not invited during
Hindi natin na-invite yung mga personalities. No?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hindi natin na-invite.
Yes, sir.
Pero you positively identified those, positively identified by the Garay family?
Yes po.
Okay. So now yung ang pinagtataka ko PD from Di Calamba na identify nila yung isa, yun din na nakita dun sa Los Baños. Will you confirm this that yung involved dun sa Calamba na nag-abduct, yun din na nag-abduct sa Magbanwa? Is this correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair. One of those identified in the Calamba case was also identified at the Los Baños case, Your Honor.
And meron pa tayong mga John Does.
And we have also John Doe.
Kasi nakaka-worry yan eh, no? Kasi
Yes, yes.
kung nangyari yan, no? Sa Calamba, Los Baños, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
At ang pretext nila is buy bust. At tapos meron palang kidnapping na nangyayari. I think
And
we have a problem.
if I may, sir, and that those are the reason why we immediately relieved them from their unit, reassigned to provincial office, and later requested for the restriction. And now they're under restriction to the regional office.